Hello, Familia. Hello. Guess what? Let's fix my necklace. You guys really wanted to see this. Estée Lauder, I'm not a big fan of the brand for many reasons. I am going to review this for you because you have asked so much, but this is probably the only thing I will review from the brand for now. So hi, my name is Magdalene Janet. Welcome to the family. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. Today, what we're gonna do is review the new reformulated Estée Lauder Double Wear. I was actually able to buy it on Estee Lauder's website. I did overnight shipping and it didn't come overnight. So there's that. And I have the original. What we're gonna do is day one today, I'm gonna review this on its own, see how it works, how it feels. Is it the same? Is it different? Do we need it? Do we want it? All that jazz. Of course, I do have medium to tan skin tone. I am Latina, first generation. And let's see if this shade is the same from our original one. The original shade that I have is 4N1 Shell Beige, which is the perfect tone. From the bottle, this looks a little different, but we will see. On day two, I'm gonna give you all the deets in comparison to this one. We're focusing right here today. Speaking of now, let's prime the skin. I'm gonna use some of this hydrating primer from Milk because not only is it not only is it hydrating, it's sticky. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And by the way, I will have everything tagged here. If you see pop-ups, it's because I tagged the products so you can shop and buy. When you use those tags here on my channel, it does help me out so much. You don't know how much. It has opened opportunities because of that. So I appreciate you. But of course, no pressure. I will have everything linked and tagged down below for you. And let's see how this goes. I'm really excited. A bunch of you guys have asked me when I'm on live on Sundays in the comments. Estee Lauder is a brand that is very popular and everyone loves the double wear. But the fact that they're reformulating it, let's see, you know, let's let this dry down. Let's get a little sticky. Ooh, skin's looking good. I'm using muesli for my melasma. You see how light it's gotten? Oh, I'm so excited. Do have 4N Shell Beige as well. Let's shake her. As you guys know, it doesn't bring a pump. So the idea is kind of just to get like your finger. I'll just shake. Okay, it looks good. It looks good. Oh, it does. I don't know. It looks different in the bottle. I felt like it was a little too red in the bottle, but it has that good neutral undertone, which is what we want. So the changes with this formula now is, I don't know, I'm just gonna go like that. It has a longer wear. It's thin, yeah. It's more breathable and buildable, so it doesn't give you that thick matte feel that the other one did. Oh wow, this is flawless, no lie. I don't wanna like it as much. It has oil control and hydration. So like I've always told you guys, hold on, I'm not getting it. Like I've told you guys, foundations nowadays are like that. They're pigmented, hydrating, provide coverage, longevity. They're no longer that matte, dry down, kind of cakey, dry look. The skin feels like skin and it has skincare ingredients in. I'm gonna get my IT Cosmetics brush. Wow, that skin looks good. I'm gonna put a little bit on the brush. And then we're gonna blend. So it is full coverage and it's oil control. You guys know I have oily skin. Although I have oily skin, we still need hydration. We still need good moisturizer. That's the reason why I use this, because I knew this was going to be like a matte-ish full coverage. And I didn't want the skin to look super matte down. This is drying down nicely. Like it's thin. You can still see my melasma. So I really built it with a very thin layer. So immediately I feel like it is thinner, the texture. Let's add a little bit here. Let that dry. You always want to let your foundations give it, I would say like 10-15 seconds to dry. So this retails for about $52. So it's expensive. So we're able to build it up. Oh wow, that's nice. Nicely. It doesn't have that chemically smell. Remember how this one? Oh, you know what? Just kidding. A little bit. Very faint. Like if you put it up on your nose, you'll smell it. Is it oxidizing? Not really. Wow. See, it is that skin-like. Before, after. It smoothed out my skin here. You see that? Okay, let's go on with this side. I want to kind of bloop, 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 bloop. You can get a, what is that thing? A pump for this. The one I got from Amazon. I'll tag it down below for you. I believe it's like 10 bucks because this is kind of annoying doing your finger like that. And like, look, it gets messy. So this, guys, it's nice. The shade, I think the shade is the same. We'll definitely know tomorrow if it's the same, but it's my perfect match. My earring. I'll have my earrings and necklace tagged down below too. You guys, I don't know. This is nice. Lately, I've been doing my foundation reviews with my hair up. I feel like you can see the foundation better like this. I don't know. I think the claims are true. The skin does look like skin, but let's let it dry because I remember that's what this one, the original, was. It looks really nice, but then when it dries down, it kind of gives you that matte, dried look. And the problem with very dry, very matte, dry foundations, it creates texture. It makes your texture look even more visible. We all have texture. It is what it is, but let's see. It feels wet, sticky. It looks good. It is 9:32. Let's wait about 10 minutes. You always want to let your foundations dry down a little bit. Not the 10 minutes, but I have nothing but time today. Always let it like a minute or two just to see how it dries. Does it oxidize more? How your skin reacts to it before you go on with the next step. Back. It is, I think it's been longer than 10 minutes, girl. I ended up like doing a whole lot right now. Let's see. Oh, look, she's sticky. Wow, okay. Which means it's working well with the primer. It is adhering to the skin, which I believe the original did adhere to the skin well. Girl, it's looking like skin. Wow. I like it. Look at this hair. I think this may be a better version. Look at my pores. Mind you, I have no powders on, so the skin looks really good. You don't see a lot of texture. Granted, my skin has been behaving lately. I want to build a little bit the manchas a smidge. Although this is messy, this whole doing this business, I like that you can limit the product because this is how much you're going to basically put on your face. And you can just dot it very lightly with the finger. I have like this big vein right there. I didn't appreciate it until now. Let it dry. Maybe like 15 seconds. It does oxidize, but not to like this orange color. The oxidation really comes from the warmth of your skin, not necessarily just because it's out of the bottle, which typically that's really what oxidation literally is. It's out of the container. Building it builds well. Yeah, I think it looks really good. I'm gonna use very little powder today. We can really see how this works. On bare skin, first impressions, the way it adheres to the skin, I really like it. I just put a little bit of bronzer, blush. Let's add powder. I'm gonna be using Makeup Forever, and I wanna use a brush because a powder puff will deposit a good amount. Let's kind of chill on the powder and see. I've been loving like this Morphe powder, getting it on a powder puff and just highlighting this corner of my inner corner. We're gonna get our powder brush. This one's a really dense one. This is number 88 from Sephora collection. We're gonna get that. You want a dense powder brush like this so it holds that powder as much as possible. Press it into all the bristles, and then starting from like the end, let's start just setting the skin. We maintain that glow too. Although we have oily skin and we're gonna wear our makeup all day today, the natural oils will come through too. My bronzer's a little janky there, but not here. It's a little wet still. Get every crevice of your face. See, we still have that nice glow because we didn't really powder our skin down completely. I'm gonna get my powder puff, get the Makeup Forever powder, press it here so it's even. And we're gonna press it just here in the T-zone because that's where I tend to be the oiliest. And then to kind of buff it out a little, press, 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 press here. So skin is nice and set. Ooh, our skin has this very nice glow. And it's the foundation. It's for sure the foundation. I feel like my blush just kind of stopped here. Let's add it a little here. A little gradient action. Okay, let's set the skin down. I've been loving this Morphe setting spray. It's essentially like the One Size and L'Oreal one without that tacky, dry feel. I love it. I love it. I've tested this out like 3 times now. Such a good setting spray. We're gonna let it dry, let it dry, let it dry. I feel like I need a smidge more. Like that? What time did we start? Like 9:30, right? So let's start the clock around, I think it was 9:30. Well, I'm excited. Okay, so now I'm just gonna press down here just to kind of settle things down. No lie, we're having a really good makeup day. I think what's most surprising to me is how natural the skin looks. You have a very natural glow. It is not heavy. It adheres to your skin. It provides good coverage. Nowadays, the coverage is very lightweight, where you have to build it if you want more coverage, if you want to cover up texture, discoloration, those types of things. I feel like that is now the norm as opposed to 10 years ago, I would say. Not a big deal. I don't mind it because I much rather have the option to have a lightweight look, very natural, or build it up to a full coverage. So I like it. I am very highly impressed and surprised how good it looks. And everything just blended out very well. It has this like gel-like feel when it's on your skin where it doesn't dry down, but it adheres to your skin. I would always suggest for you to let this dry down somewhat before you go on with powder so you don't get powder patches. I can totally see that happening because the formula is kind of wet. It's like that gel sticky. Tomorrow I'm gonna use a different primer to see if that stickiness is because of the foundation or because today we have the sticky primer and the foundation. It looks good. It looks good. And most importantly, I definitely think 4N1 is very on par, very much the same as this original one. Let's go in front of the window and to see how this wears. And let's see if we look gastada at the end of the day. Familia, what do we think? Skin looks pretty good. Huh. Not bad. Not bad at all. I like it. I'm just really surprised how good it is and how much I like it. I like the original Double Wear, but something about this gives me very natural skin-like, but with pigment. We like pigment over here because we need to cover up our manchas and a little bit of texture. Look at the center of the face. What do you think? I have a feeling this is gonna wear extremely well, but only time will tell. Oh, your girl's sleepy. It is 7:30. Hi, I'm back. It's been 10 hours. You know, I did get some footage for you. Oh, what time was it? I don't even know. It was 3 or 4. The skin was looking glowy, kind of a lot glowier than I anticipated, but overall, everything looks well put together. No separation, no flaking, no anything weird going on. As you guys know, oily skin tends to break product down. Because this product, we already started off a little glowy. I thought maybe things would look different. At this point, looking good. Here we are now. Pretty glowy. You can see my oils are coming through up and down. Granted, I'm not using a matte primer and I did not touch up. So this is the skin. The skin looks really good. I don't see separation, only except in my nostril like area, my nose side area, I mean, and my lip right on top of my lip line. That typically happens when you eat and because you move your face and talk and all that. I think the makeup does look good. Everything looks very well put together. As a first impressions, I like it. I think it works out really, really good. I didn't want to like this as much, but let's tap the skin and see. You could tap with a paper towel, with a makeup sponge, with this. I just have this right now on my desk. Do we look gastadas? No, not at all. Wow. Damn. She's good. She's really, really good. What you think? We will be here tomorrow to compare both of these. So I'll see you mañana. Yeah, hello, we are back. Day number 2. Estée Lauder Double Wear, the new one versus the old one. Let's start with mattifying the skin a little bit. I really like the One Size matte primer. Let's see. I'm gonna press it down into my pore area because you know we have big pores here and oily skin. Yesterday I was a little more glowy than I probably would want to be. So with your primers, you always want to let them dry down. In the meantime, let's talk about, these are both 1 ounce each. The bottles are very similar. This one looks a little more round. This one is more squared. You can see here the shades, although they're the same exact shades, it looks very different in the bottle. I told you the new updates with this yesterday. One of the main differences too is it doesn't have this ingredient right here. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's now illegal in Europe, which is why they had to reformulate the foundation. Very similar to how Armani foundation had to be reformulated without that ingredient. That is what is happening here. From what I've seen, have researched, a lot of foundations have that ingredient. So I don't know if a bunch of new foundations are gonna just start being reformulated because of that. So let's see. Okay, I'm gonna get the new one and we're gonna swatch her right here. This is close to my pinky. Let's get the oldie but goodie. It has more of a golden cap. This one's more like silver gold. Let's get my middle finger. Oh wow, immediately this is thicker. The texture is much thicker than this one. You see the shades are different. Although this one really worked for me well yesterday, this is more of a golden neutral. The new one is true neutral. This has more of a golden, but it worked out so well on my skin tone anytime I would use it. I never had an issue looking to Oompa Loompa. Comparing them, yeah, you can see here, look, the old one is thick. This one just, okay, that's what I noticed yesterday. Remember, it's just like a gel-like. Let's use these these It Cosmetics. I'm gonna use the first one, which again is 4N. Hold on. They're both 4N beige. Yeah, they're both, yeah. I want to dot it this time. Oh, the primer is dry. I didn't even check, but it's been like 2 minutes. Okay. I always like to put a little bit of foundation on the brush. Like blend it on here. Kind of just get the brush going. And then let's see. So this is the new and improved. It is oxidizing a little bit, but we saw that yesterday. Oh, okay. Let's do a light layer first, and then we'll move on. It feels wet, yeah. The oldie but goodie. Oh, you guys see it's a little more golden. And it's thicker, for sure. Again, I'm gonna get like, do this action. I ran out of hand space. Let me clean this off. I wanna show you these swatches. It's like a little bit here. Oh, I'm excited. Okay. You could smell this one. You remember how this one smells like paint? Like I told you, the new one has like a faint scent. Okay, skin. Yeah, this is giving me more matte, but it's hard to tell because we have such thin layers. This is how the original looks, the new one. Immediately what I can see is this new one is glowier. It's skin, right? This one, it has a bit of a glow, but it provides a thicker texture and more pigment, which will transfer onto your skin very differently. I feel like my pores are a little more blurred with the old one versus the new one. I think skin just looks like skin. Let's touch these. Wow, this one dried down. It like has a dry down because it's thin. This one just, she's big. She's not gonna dry down. Mind you, these are swatches. I feel like the old one, you know that paint smell? It reminds me of paint on your face. Like when you put it on, it just adheres so, I don't want to say heavily, but adheres extremely well. Let me close these up because this is already getting super messy. I have all kinds of phones here. I'm filming all kinds of stuff. It is 9 a.m. Let's wait and see, but let's check. Yeah, she's sticky. Like she's like sticky, you see? Okay, and this one, it's not sticky, but it's not dry. I'm back with my coffee. You guys, I've been asked a few questions about this mug, Casa Leal. This is Beauty Bird's coffee business. What am I saying? Coffee business. She founded her own coffee and she has mugs. She sells coffee. It's outsourced from Mexico. You know, we're out here supporting Latinas always. And what time is it? 9:16. It's been a minute because I was messing around. So this is wet. This is a new one. Yeah, we still have that stickiness. So this does have like a stickiness to it. I thought yesterday maybe because of the primer. Yesterday I felt like it was more. Here, oh no, it's not as sticky. Look. Versus here. So let's build a little bit just to cover up the manchas. I'm kind of loving this natural skin, you know? So let's do maybe like half a little bump. And no lie, maybe I'm gonna go back to we need the pump because look at this. This is a hot mess. And the thing about foundations, when it gets on your clothes and stuff, it doesn't come off. That's what gets really stuck there. And I'm like, do I have foundation on my clothes? In the meantime, let's also do this one. It's like that much. Oh my gosh, the scent, it's so strong. Oh my goodness. Okay, paint. Hold on, let's have a little sippy sip and blend. Ooh. I'm kind of liking it today a little bit better. Not that I didn't like it yesterday. You know how day 2, you kind of just know how to use the product. You have more of an idea of how the product works. I think with the matte primer, this foundation does work well. Honestly, if you don't have oily skin, if you have dry skin and you're not big on primers, I don't think you need a primer with this new formula. This one, you see a little more pigment for sure. Here it's like you see glow and more skin. This is more headed to like the skincare formula, long wear, skin looking like skin. Finish up, I put a little bronzer blush. Why is this one looking patchy? Again, this side, this is the new side. Is it too wet, too sticky? I feel like 2 days in a row. Wait a minute. I tried it again, let's see. We had that yesterday. I was just like, you know, sometimes it's just a little fluke. That little patch there. I mean, I could fix it with some powder, but that's not the point of this exercise. Okay, I think that is that an issue? Maybe. It's not a big deal. You can see it like right here. I'm just really particular and picky. This is part of the review for you guys to see the real deal. And of course, I'm not about to sit here and lie to you. This concealer is so nice. I forgot about it. I'm in shade 2Y20. Look at that brightness, girl. It's set again like we did yesterday. We're gonna use Makeup by Mario powder today though. Ooh, we got a lot here. I added like that much. I really love this little brush. Put it on the hand. And then let me just start the perimeter first. We're pressing in. Okay. I realized I didn't do my under eyes. I want to set like this, but whatever. We're here, right? Just get the here. We did it yesterday. Skin is set. Let me see if we got patches. Just so. Oh, no. It looks good. Okay. Like, this is the new side. See this hydrating look even after we set? Oldie but goodie. Well, they feel the same. Just like yesterday. I'm obsessed with this thing. I feel like I need a re-up on it because I know I'm going to use it so much because it's like the best of both worlds. A setting spray that like locks in. I mean, a lot of setting sprays do that, but this one's like a aerosol bottle and your traditional wet setting spray all in one. Something about it, bomb. Morphe, I told you guys last year, Morphe is coming strong, started last year, 2025, but they are not playing any freaking games. Oh, look. Okay. I'll put my lip combo today and yesterday's in the description box. I will tag it here too. This is Mario and Dior. I like this lip. I like a burgundy red lip. Not too warm, not too cool, you know? Okay, skin. Here we go. Original, new formulation. Placenta, what do you think? Honestly, right now that I'm looking at it, if you want, this one is gonna provide more coverage and it's gonna have more dry down. The texture is thicker. Typically with foundations, if the texture is thicker, it pretty much behaves in this way. It either dries down a little bit, it dries down matte, depending on the formula, but thicker formulas will always provide more coverage, have a little more dry down to it. Thinner formulas, think of skin tint, think of the new formula of the foundation now, have this dry down that adheres, could be a little sticky, or it adheres in a hydrating kind of wet way. It's not gonna dry down like your old school tight, heavy, thicker foundation. So that is what we're working with now in this day and age, which is how these are very different. This, I like it because look, everything looks smooth, everything applied smooth. It's gonna be hard to find things like this because we're working with things like this. You're gonna have this glowy, natural, your skin but better look. Things like this could happen. You have to kind of work with this a little more carefully, I would just say. Give it time to dry down. Use things that are gonna work. Right now, I feel like this patch right here that we had yesterday too has a lot to do with this foundation. It kind of sucks. That's a big deal, especially because I know how to do makeup. I play with makeup literally every day, and the fact that this is happening, I can't imagine if you're very new to makeup how this could kind of look splotchy on your skin. Let's see how this wears. I'm gonna be here all day. We started at 9, right? Again, let's remember the side with piercings is the oldie but goodie. The new side is the one with no piercings. Let's see if we look gastadas, and let's see which one I prefer. I don't know. In front of the window, this is the old one, oldie but goodie. What do you think? The center? It's really sunny today too. And then this is the new one. I really like the daylight footage because I swear it gives such different looks and feels. And I want you to see. Do you see a difference? Now that we're in front of the window? I do. You see how glowy this is? Just like skin-like. Here we're giving more makeup. Not heavy, but enough, right? Let's see. So Familia, I'm back. It is, oh my gosh, it is almost 8 o'clock. Makeup looks so good. As we remember, the side with no piercings is the brand new side. I felt like it looked really good. Of course, we're glowy, but it looked well put together. The other side, the side with piercings, has the original one. I do find that this side's a little more matte and smoother, but very, very slightly. We do know that because this is that type of formula. Then around 5 o'clock, I did notice the differences even more. You can see a little bit of texture on the new side, the side with no piercings, and on the other side, it looks a bit smoother, which I was pretty surprised about. And here we are now. It's been what, 10 minutes? I mean, not 10 minutes, 10 hours. This is the new side. Center. Okay. They both look good. Did keep my skin a lot smoother than this one. This one off the bat, you can see my pores a little bit more. It's not as smooth, but again, the textures of these are different. Something thicker will always kind of smooth and fill in your pores. Are they different? A little bit. I think slightly different in the sense that you do get a little more natural skin look with less blurring. This one's full coverage, slightly matte, and it does blur the skin. That is kind of what the differences are when it comes to the ingredients. This is basically more focused skin-like, and this was full on foolproof makeup. Do I like one better than the other? I don't know. I like the original one because it's nice and smooth, right? But I like this new one that is very skin natural like, and you can build it up. These are both pretty long wear foundations. I mean, we definitely know the original one is. You can see here, oh my god, look at this hair. You can see here day 2. It looks good and it performed consistently the same as yesterday. It's a good formula. It is definitely different. I do think the shades are slightly different. If you are 4N Shell Beige, you can still use the shade, which is very, very important. Do I think this is like my favorite reformulation? No. I would have to pick the Armani is right now for 2026 my favorite formulation, and I think this one definitely outbeats this one. This one gives you the exact same thing this does, very natural skin luminous pigment, but this lays on the skin so much better than this one. I think this one just remains a little bit too wet for my liking. Most importantly, what do you think? Are you buying the new one? Are you upset that they're redoing this one? Is this your go-to? Do you care about Estée Lauder Double Wear? Do you not? Let me know all the tea because I want to know. Have you tried Armani too? Because this one, very, very good. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me for these 2 days. Please let me know your thoughts. And thank you so much for asking me to review this because I got another question today about reviewing this. And this is now available at Ulta. It is releasing at Ulta Beauty today, the 22nd. I will upload this video on Sunday as opposed to Monday because we are moving and grooving, you know? I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. And if you stayed to the end, you know you're a real one. Please don't forget to like, subscribe right here so you don't miss out on any videos. And I'll see you tomorrow or in the next video. Bye.